This was a scene just 30 minutes ago in downtown Dallas as hundreds of people marched through the streets protesting recent police shootings. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. The Mike Brown case in Missouri sparking several peaceful protests across North Texas today, including this one tonight in downtown Dallas. It was the largest gathering of the day. A few hundred people showed up for the Don't Shoot Dallas event. Calvert Collins first on Fox 1 News at 10 at the Main Street Garden where that event wrapped up, and then Calvert people took to the streets.
They did, and that was very unexpected. We talked to a lot of people who attended the rally but didn't expect it to go into the street and then take over Main Street, as you saw from that video. The rally started about 8 and it is continuing the march. It has gone down Main Street through downtown into the West End and now at Victory Park.
Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot!
Here is video of those hundreds of people walking through downtown, leaving Main Street Garden, blocking traffic, walking many blocks to Bank of America Tower through the West End. A lot of people have dropped off and then headed back for their cars. Now, this protest started on social media with the hashtag Don't Shoot. Now, it's obvious that Michael Brown's death touched a nerve here, bringing out so many people from many different DFW cities uniting against police shootings.
Fired up, fired up, fired up, fired up, ready to work.
On the eve of the first day of school, UT Arlington students peacefully protest police brutality based on the Michael Brown shooting.
It really hit home with me because of his age. He's within our generation, and I feel like our generation should not be not knowing about the situation.
This chapter of the NAACP urged students to get involved in their communities and vote.
You can't say you won't change and embrace a thug life.
Former Arlington Assistant Police Chief James Hawthorne believes there can and needs to be more mutual trust between police and the public.
The vast majority of police officers in our country are decent, hard-working men and women trying to do their job under extraordinary circumstances. And I know because I spent 28 years as a police officer.
So I know there are instances in where the shootings were justified, but there are many where they are not.
That was the main reason dozens of rifle-wielding protesters walked the streets of South Dallas.
Justice for Michael Brown!
Dressed in all black, members of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club open carried on Malcolm X Boulevard and in a restaurant. Newton was one of the founders of the Black Panther Party in the 60s.
If they don't get these people under control with this police brutality and this abuse, this is going to be an international crisis.
Many pointed to recent Dallas police shootings they feel weren't justified, citing evidence not being released.
At City Hall meeting the other day, we got no answers. It's been a bunch of murders the cops are not being accountable for, and we want answers.
While the focus has been on the fury in Ferguson, these peaceful protesters want to shift the scope here.
We have so many Michael Browns here in this city of Dallas.
Now, we should mention that tonight's rally was peaceful. We were told, I was talking to a few folks earlier that asked about any Dallas police citations or arrests. They said no. As soon as the police did show up and tell them to move onto the sidewalk, they did so, and then they had a police escort as they marched through downtown. So I guess we'll find out later tonight or tomorrow how this all turns out, Clarice.
Calvert Collins live. Thank you.